Delighted to see you again, Magda.
Yeah, it's been a while. New York, right?
Yes, it was. It was snowing, and you asked me how a meteorologist could live in such weather conditions.
Yeah, and probably now you're asking yourself, how can a volcanologist want to climb a live volcano?
Absolutely. Yes, it is a little bit more severe than living in snow, but I'm wondering what you're doing there exactly myself.
Did you see the reports from Kaluta and Ngozi?
Yes, I did. We're talking some serious stuff. We've run a bunch of models here at the center in the direction and intensity of the wind, and we've been able to project the impact from 12, 24, and 36 months.
Is it as serious as we thought?
Yes, it is. The three volcanoes are in tropical regions. Typically, material from an eruption in the northern region will tend to stay in the northern region. However, tropical eruptions, they generate a much wider distribution of particles. Now, assuming that the volume of material ejected would reach 70 cubic kilometers, our computer models are showing us right now that the regions around the three volcanoes would become dark between 3 to 5 days, and that's just for starts.
That's a lot of material.
That is a lot of material, 70 cubic kilometers. Now, we have a couple other examples to give you right here. Just to put it in perspective for you, the eruption of Pinatubo volcano in 1991 ejected only 5 cubic kilometers, but produced a global cooling of 0.5 to 0.7 degrees. You gotta understand, we're talking about 15 times more than that. The eruption of Krakatoa in 1883 ejected approximately 25 cubic kilometers and decreased global temperatures by 1.2 degrees. It did not return to normal for 5 years. 1816, the year after the eruption of Tambora volcano, was called the year without summer. Snow fell in New England in July.
What would happen next?
Well, in 3 months, the entire globe will be covered by a layer of ash and dust and basically sulfur dioxide gas. It's going to heat up the lower stratosphere, maybe 2 degrees, for only a short time until that sulfur dioxide gas starts to mix with the water, which is going to cause a haze in the stratosphere for about 2 to 3 years. Now, the problem with this haze is it's going to be reflecting some of the sunlight back into space. This is going to cause our temperatures here to drop about 3 degrees and probably for about 3 years.
3 degrees doesn't sound so drastic.
3 degrees doesn't sound too drastic, but it is. Just realize a change in temperature of this magnitude would make Miami's winters feel like New York's are now. Boston would be polar temperatures.
More blizzards?
More blizzards, to say the least. You're talking epic blizzards. We're talking about snow covering the entire northern hemisphere for months and months at a time. US, Russia, Europe, China, Japan.
What's the impact on photosynthesis?
Well, unfortunately, we expect our direct solar beam to be reduced by about 25 to 30%. Food for both people and animals are going to be very scarce.
Ay Dios.
Okay, I think that's it for tonight. Matt, thanks again, and Magda, sweet dreams. Be safe.